Hey Julio, what's up, man? How are you? How you doing? I hope you're doing good. Life is good. How are you? How's things been for you? Hopefully good. I'm opening up the stream to more people today just because I want to talk to as many people as possible about the whole Hanako-san tour and everything else. Which any chance you can come up to America to come catch that show? Be pretty fun to see you, man. Especially if you think you can make it, that'd be like a lot of fun to have you there at the Hanako Sun show on the 18th of December. So hopefully you'll be able to come. If not, totally understand. I mean, because you're kind of far away, but I didn't know how far actually or how much it would be for you to come up to yeah, to come up to a to show in Los Angeles, or if you've even been to America before. It'd be cool to have you there. Oh, you're off work this week. Good for you, man. That's awesome. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Uh Everything else going all right? Hopefully everything is. Takes a little moment for these things to kind of get going, but once they do, it's usually we get into a lot of talking stuff. So hopefully more people will show up. But if not, that's okay too. Hopefully your vacation's going well. Oh, really? Oh, man, that sucks. This would be a perfect show for you to see her. It's gonna be all her, and we're gonna have a huge VIP event. I have plans, so yeah. If your situation changes at all, let me know. It'd be nice for it to change. So, what's up, Sven? Sven, me and you still need to talk, brother, about the stuff. So we'll have to do that. How you feeling? You recover yet from your from the other night? Hopefully you're okay. It's weird. The counter says there's zero people watching. So I don't know if you guys are just like clicking off or if it's just not right. Oh, it's good you're alive. Good, good, good. I was worried about you. That would sucked what happened to you, man. Well, not suck, just I guess the consequences of, doing what you did. Pretty awesome though. Sound like it was a good time. So, ah, understood. But if for any reason or somehow it changes, let me know. So, people calling. Yeah, I haven't had one. The last time I was hungover might have been after Kasame's birthday live. I was pretty drunk that day. Fucking Tokyo PN got me so drunk and from their performance, and other people just kept buying me beers all day, and it kind of added up. Yeah, please, Julio. Hopefully, you can come to Japan. That would be even better. But I don't know. I got to get a lot of people to show up to Hanako show, or on a business end, it's not going to go so well for me. So far, though, we sold about 6 tickets, so I'm pretty happy about that. And someone you still, Oh, you mean me? You mean like for Kasami show? Yeah, that was a slog because the whole camera situation and everything. I had it perfectly set up. Everything was going okay, and then for some reason my microphone from my camera wouldn't connect with YouTube, and so you guys were getting the mic from my computer, and that was just horrible. I couldn't believe that happened because it seemed like it worked fine in here, but I guess I wouldn't know in here because it's quiet. So oh, thank you. Yeah, this Space Cube finally got their shit together. They finally got everything working really good, and now it bums me out because now I'm wondering, geez, man, I should do another live stream there because it was good, it wasn't bad. The next live stream though, actually, me, Miho, and Hana talked about it. We're definitely doing another one next month. We're actually, I think we're gonna book a music studio actually because I'll be recording that and it'll just come out great. Like there won't be any issues there. We'll pre-record and then upload as live stream, because I think that's the way to go. Uh, but yeah, I really, really, really would like to just compliment the staff at Space Cube for doing such a wonderful job. Hana and Miho and Nichibimiyu did really good. They were fantastic. It was one of maybe the most smoothest show ever in my life. What's up, Adam? How are you? Yeah, Adam, I hope we'll get some good impressions for Hanako-san's show, and thank you, by the way. Too bad you couldn't make it, man. I was going to say I can give you an interview with her if you wanted, or if you can make it, let me know. Definitely would put you in as press and all that. But it's always good to have you around, Adam. I hope you're doing well. And yeah. Oh, Miho's eye's fine. Well, it isn't fine. How should I put it? The problem she's had is it's going on like a month now, and we're not sure why it's not going away. It looks like a sty, but it's like a big bump. Um, she can't see out of her eye really. Like it's kind of it. I don't think it hurts her, but it's just yeah, it's just annoying. It's unsightly, and it kind of sucks because we have to do the fourth day of her fucking photo book this week, and I don't know if she's gonna do it with an eye patch or lots of makeup, I guess. And good thing she has those long bangs. But as soon as the photo shoot's over, she's cutting off all that hair and getting back to her normal haircut, which she'll be happy about. So, but yeah, she was wearing the eye patch about a month ago as well at first, and then we thought it'd go away, and it just hasn't. It's gotten worse. But she's on medicine now, so I think she'll be okay. I feel like I mean she's a trooper. She's been through worse. So hopefully she'll be all right, and there won't be any issue. And yeah, just give her some well wishes on Twitter. Believe it or not, it heals the heart and heals the soul when she gets that. I'll be doing a pretty massive podcast or Patreon upload after this of so many things that happened this weekend, as well as just some overall impressions on a few things. Plus, of course, a little bit more details about the Hanako-san tour I don't want to put on here. But yeah, overall, it's been a pretty crazy weekend. Miho had a show, two shows, yes, the live stream, and then she had a show at Loft 10 with Senmetsu no Dystopia, Irahani, Ryorsa, and there was like seven groups or so in total. I think eight if you count this one solo idol that was kind of there. It's Senmetsu no Dystopia's Jim Show's newest idol. I don't know what her deal is though. Like she's just doing it solo. I took check gave her, so oh, that's another thing. I have a ton of merchandise to put up on Idol Underworld that I got from so many groups and people. So VIP Patreons, you'll be getting emails on that soonish. I literally have a stack of things to do. It's mind blowing. Like my brain hurts just from even considering all the stuff I got to do. This just between now and the next 24 hours. Not to mention just all this other general stuff. I do have some good news. I got more people to be added to the string of shows we're doing in January. The lineup's looking pretty damn awesome. Having a bit of a problem with one of the groups confirming something. Two groups aren't able to come due to other things. Another group is actually going to have some lineup issues that they will be dealing with, sadly. So I'm having a really hell of a hard time getting the final couple groups lined up. But the 22nd show is all done next month or for January. Sorry, I did I say next month? I meant January. Um, I can't even tell you how ridiculous that lineup is. So can't wait to bring that one to you. Surprisingly, it turned out a lot better than I thought it was going. I thought that show was not going to be good at all, but man, the lineup. If that show doesn't have a lot of people, I give up because I don't know who else to get at this point to bring people. But it should be good. Should be good. Anyways, if you guys have any questions that you guys want to ask me, this would be the time to do it. I don't know who's watching still. It only says one person's watching, but I don't think that's right. I think you guys are all three of you guys are watching. Um, I did want to talk a bit about Hanako-san's tour, but I guess I'm not saying there's no point, but I'm saying like I kind of wanted more people to be around so I don't have to like repeat what I wanted to say. But you're still there, Sven. Julio, Adam, you guys still there? Because oh, okay, now they're back. That's weird. It's like the number count just keeps going down to 0, then 1. Now it's 3. That's weird. Maybe it's just catching up or something. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, like I said, if you guys have any questions, let me know. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, but I will be posting all about this weekend's events, what happened, what's going on with it, and so on. So I hope that you guys will, you guys will we'll take some time and think about something to ask. But if not, that's cool too. This doesn't have to be a long stream either. I just wanted to check in and just kind of put out some basic information about the Hanako Sun show more than anything. All the more personal stuff, I guess I'll leave on the podcast stream I'm going to do after this and upload to my Patreon. So yeah, I guess we'll just start. So basically, Hanako-san's live event on December 18th is 100% a go. There are no issues. As at this point, me and Hanako-san have everything worked out. There's nothing that we're leaving out as far as like on the business stuff. It's all taken care of. Everything's good. We actually had several people buy tickets today. Again, I need a lot more than who bought today, but it's still a good start. It's only day one. We've already gotten 5 or 6 people to buy the VIP. My goal is 25 people. If I get 25 people, the entire tour is paid for. Literally, that's all I need is 25 people. But it's a pretty expensive ticket, but it isn't really if you think about you're getting. I'm going like you're getting a T-shirt that would normally cost you like 40 or 50 bucks. You're getting a poster which is another 15, 20. So you know, not to mention you're getting admission to the show, and it's just a lot of different things. But I think that if we get 25 people that buy the VIP tickets, we'll be good. I will totally be able to, like I said, literally pay for everything, and I won't even have to sweat it. So I'm really hoping I get that number. Um, yeah, it all adds up. Not to mention, I gotta book a venue for the meet and greet. We can't use the smell. I mean, maybe we could. I didn't ask them, but I don't have any relationships with the smell. This is the first time I'm working with them. They were nice enough to get back to me really quickly about booking Hanako. I have a great deal with them in place, so I'm very confident about the venue. But I didn't want to ask them, hey, can you come in at noon and hang out with us all day? Like, I don't know. They might not even get to the venue till 5. Who knows? They open pretty late and the show is pretty late. So, um, don't know. I thought it'd be better to book another place that I can have total rental control of. But just that alone, I mean, that costs a fortune. Um, the hotel, Airbnb, whatever me and Hanako decide to do, I don't know. We haven't really discussed it yet. That's going to take some time and money to book. And then, neither one of us need anything special with that. So, like, I know I can really hit the budget on that and get something kind of not cheap, but like we don't mean neither one of us care about things like luxury stuff at all. So I feel I'll at least be able to save somewhat on that, but it all adds up. I mean, the biggest cost by far is the plane tickets, but even that I got a crazy deal on. It's almost unbelievable. Like I'm a little scared because it's so good, but I got it from a legit booking airline site that everybody uses. So I just must have got really lucky. But even that, I mean, you add all that plus all the checky film, the cost of making merchandise. What the fuck happened? Sorry, I dropped my cap. You add all the checky film costs, the merch costs for t-shirts, for posters. It just adds up. And all that is on me. So once all that is taken care of via the VIP tickets, and everything else is just fun. Everything else is profit. Everything else is basically, yeah, I'm good. And actually 25, that's not a hard number. It's 24, 25, 23, depending on what I end up booking for both the where we're gonna stay as well as the place that I get to do the meet and greet. So if I end up getting good places on both of those deals, then it might even be less than 25. But 25 is pretty much what I need to like exist and be okay. Am I doing that right? Hold on. This is 25 times 2. Yeah, it's about that much. Give or take. Again, I get more than that. Wonderful. So you're absolutely right, Julio. The plane tickets are ridiculous. Actually, that was the biggest reason why we didn't go to Europe and we went to America instead. Europe, our original plan was go to Germany. Germany was number one top list, still is. Still want to go to Germany more than anywhere else at this point, just because I have really good memories there of the Idol fans there. They really love Idol there. A certain friend of mine is there, and I just feel right about Germany. So does Hanako. But I went to look at the ticket. It was ridiculous. It was too much. America, like I said, I was able to get the deal of the century going there. I mean, it made the tour 100% possible because of that deal. And but I mean, like I said, me and Uncle, we're all good to go. We're just like I said, we have to come up with the T-shirt design, the poster design. The poster's done. Pretty much. We just got to shoot it. The design concept, that's all there. It's just a matter of getting it finalized. Hanako-san's really particular about design, and so I can't just do it. Like she wants to have a say in it, and usually she's dead on about design. She's got a huge eye for designing things. I mean, if you've seen her CDs, her T-shirts, her current CD cover, she did that. I mean, she's an artist, like through and through. This girl's got an insane amount of talent when it comes to picking out design, and so I don't want to use my idea of design over hers. I think it's her tour, it's her show. Um, I gotta basically wait on her to give me that. But I mean, the basic concept of the poster is all done. Um, and so because that's all done, that's at least one thing. But the T-shirt's gonna be a little more trickier. I have some ideas for it, and so does she. But I think she does. But again, it's just getting it figured out. And then once we get that figured out, yeah, everything will be good. So don't know who you are, but hi, Lena, whoever you are. It's nice that you're here, even if you are silent. It's all good. Thank you. We will do a concert in Europe. Don't worry. The American show is a test. It's a total test. We want to make sure. We want to make sure that everything goes well overseas with the travel. This is the first time I'm ever doing a travel by myself. Every other time I've had people helping me that spoke like fluent Japanese, that were like, just more in tune with how to treat the Japanese staff and stuff. Hi Kent, good to see you, buddy. Always, as always. So this time it's a little different. It's just me. And so I'm nervous about doing it all myself, but because it's only Hanako, it seems it's going to be easier than if I were to bring over several groups and all that. So this is a good test. There is another American tour that I've surprisingly have been offered to do potentially next year with a group that I absolutely fucking love with all my heart and soul. I can't believe they want to do it. We're having a meeting about it this month, and if that goes well, I might go and actually not only do the tour with them because I'll be setting it up, but I'm also gonna be shooting their music video there myself. And so I'm really hoping that comes through, because that'll probably be a paid gig. I mean, I won't be on the hook for anything. The people that want to do it, they have money, I think, to do it. So, anyways, the Hanako show will teach me a lot about how to do this. And then Europe is definitely in the mix. Miho is definitely wanting to go to Europe, so likely next year I want to do Miho and Hanako and Hana also. Hana just is working on getting her passport. Once that's all taken care of, we 100% want to go. As you were saying, I think, Julio, the Ukraine Russia thing, I'm hoping will get resolved, if ever. I mean, it looks like a war of attrition, so I doubt it. But the flying routes have all changed. JP Post stopped shipping a lot to Europe because of the war. It's like 80% the reason, from what I've just learned. So that's why for the unforeseeable future, a lot of places in Europe are closed to JP Post, and therefore I can't ship my stuff there, which is starting to become more and more of a problem for me. But yeah, we definitely want to do Europe. I want to get back to Germany, Germany, the Netherlands, and France. Those are I call it the Triangle Tour, because all three places have when I was there last time doing a tour, we went to all three of those places, and all three shows were fucking amazing. The best shows of the tour, easily, in my opinion. So, well, I mean, Sweden was really cool too. the particular show I'm thinking about was a huge festival. I just mentally wasn't in a good state on that show. But the earlier shows was in a much better place, I think. So it was a lot better, I'd say. But if it's me running it, and if I can have a better handle on Japanese by then I think it'll be a lot better for me to do, and I'll feel a lot more confidence. But we'll get there. And by the way, Lena, it doesn't matter if you're shy or if you want to stay silent. I'm just glad you're here. So thank you, whoever you are. Thank you, and I appreciate you watching and finally speaking up. And believe me, I think it's exciting too if you can come over and check out the show. But if you are in a financial and business and job position to come to America on the 18th of December and go watch Hanako-san there. That would be great. JP Post, yeah, what is that? I'm starting to forget they exist too. Trust me. It's one of the biggest disappointments of living here is realizing that Japan's like a third world country pretending to be a first world nation, and they can't even have a proper post office in place, you know. Yeah, exactly, Lena. Nice to have you here. Sven said it. We're a big family, and I do hope you'll be able to make it to America if you can, if you're in that position. But if not, don't worry about it. If you can come to Japan, come to Japan. You'll get to see a lot of idols here because they do a lot of shows here apparently. And also, of course, if you need anything, just hit me up. I find I pride myself on being as accessible as possible to all fans as much as I can be. I mean, I'm doing this all because I want to. It's not because I have to or I need to. I could go do something else and get paid better and live better and not go out of my fucking mind every day from all the work I do. But I do this because I love it, and also for you guys more than anybody. Hi, Spendy. Always good to see you, brother. If it wasn't for you guys, I would have quit this a long time ago because it isn't worth it. All the headaches and the problems I have. I mean, I'll be posting quite a bit about a lot of different things this weekend. Actually, though, I think the stuff I'm gonna post on my live stream, my Patreon um voice thing that I do this weekend for this. It's actually nice. It's really more positive than mostly negative. I usually pretty negative and critical, but it's actually been pretty good. This weekend was pretty fucking awesome. So I think I have a lot of fun things to share with you guys. I have a lot of like interesting insider things as usual to share, but I'll get all to that. Nice to see you, Damon. Always good to have you there. And by the way, I want Homicidals to participate in Hanako-san's show on the 18th. I'd like to give you guys an interview. Hanako-san has already agreed to do interviews for the tours, so of course we'd be happy to have you back. And yeah, let me know if you and anybody else wants to come. You're welcome to be part of all of that and enjoy. We hope to see you there. But we can talk about that privately through email. Just hit me up. So yeah. So anyway, so the Hanako-san tour. It's all set. It's all taken care of. I do not have a venue yet to do the meet and greet, but that's just because I needed to take care of some certain business stuff behind the scenes first. But that's all done now. That is 100% in the can. I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's been for 3 weeks. We've been me and Hanako-san been going back and forth on some very important stuff that we need to go back and forth on. It's all good. It's not negative by any means. It's just we were trying to figure out some stuff that we needed to figure out. Figured it out. Hanako-san's a genius. She figured out something that was kind of the missing key for me. And because of her genius, we were able to get it all taken care of. I think we've actually set the standard for all shows moving forward between me and her, which I'm so happy about. By the way, the live stream, and I think one of you guys in the comments mentioned you didn't get your ticket yet. Make sure you get the live stream for her birthday. I'll be filming it. I'll be uploading it on the 20th. Or maybe even the 19th. I mean, as soon as I get home from the show, I'm gonna try to get it uploaded. I have to bounce it down because it's gonna be like a 22 gig 4K shot. I gotta bounce that down to like I use a program like on my computer to bounce it down. Hi Robert, you're not in Japan yet, are you? If not, looking forward to having you here. Let me know when you get here so we can meet up. I got merch to give you, I think, from Idol Underworld that you bought. Plus, I want to hit up you for dinner when you get here, and just we can talk and reconnect. Haven't seen you in fucking forever, bro. So it's good to have you here. Anyways, as I was saying, okay, well, have a safe flight if I don't talk to you before then. And when you do get here, make sure you look me up. We gotta connect. I got stuff to give you. Yeah, no problem. Homicidals is in 100%. I was, it'd be weird if you weren't there. So please hit me up in an email. We'll work out all the details. It'll all be good. No worries about that. Got to just figure out the schedule. But that's what I was saying. Well, okay. So Hanako-san's birthday last year. I'm just saying, get your ticket. She has some amazing shit planned for that. I don't even want to tell you about her costume. I won't because I'm not going to say. Let's just say she has outdone herself more than any other years. It's unfucking believable. You guys are in for a hell of a treat. Plus, I'm pretty sure she's going to play the song I wrote for her because I think it's in her rotation now. She played it on Friday, and I was so happy she played it. So please listen to the song that I wrote. Well, me and my friend Kaylin wrote it. Kaylin actually did the guitar stuff, but it was my concept, my idea. But Kalen, of course, he's the one that does all my stuff. So I don't want to take full credit. That would be wrong. Kalen is the man. He's a genius. But yeah, it's our song. We wrote it. She's performing it now. So, and it's on the new album. So I'm really excited. So make sure you listen to that. Anyways, getting back to the tour. So December 18th. Um, Rob, I think it's gonna be risky to buy a ticket the day of. It'll probably I've never seen Heaven's Doors sell out. I have a feeling it's gonna sell out this time. There's so many people coming that I know personally are gonna be there. Again, I don't know. I mean, I've never seen it sell out there. That doesn't mean it won't. I think you should buy your birthday ticket live in advance. Basically, when you get here next week, just go to Heaven's Door and buy a ticket. If you buy it beforehand, it's always going to do better. You can go right in there and buy it. If you need help, hit me up. I can take you there and talk to Jorge-san, the manager, and this, and I can translate for you and get the ticket for you. Just make sure hit me up. Like maybe when you come and we hook up for lunch, where we can go to Sangenjaya and we can go there and we'll talk to Hori-san and get you the ticket. But we'll talk about that when you get there. But good question. Oh, Lena, you don't speak English. I'm sorry. Hopefully my English isn't too fast and crazy. Thank you for your admiration. I don't deserve it though. I'm not here because I'm good. I'm here because of the people in this podcast stream, because of all the people that support Idol Underworld, all the people that support idols in Japan and don't even have a chance to see them in person. They keep me here. They're the ones that deserve all the credit. It ain't me at all. I'm a good fundraiser. That's all I am. But they're the ones that make it happen. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't even have the heart or spirit to do this. So exactly, Sven W. You said it right. Okay, so as far as the shipping goes, on Hanako's new CD, she's not releasing the CD until the 19th. She has to sign all the CDs. So I have no idea when she's gonna do that or when I'll get the CDs. I'll likely get it fast because she doesn't like to screw her fans at all, and she likes to do like I can't tell you how many times she has like been so worried just about pricing of things. We went back and forth just on the live stream ticket because she didn't want to make sure you guys weren't paying too much. I mean, um, for the new CD, for example, you're getting it signed at 3,000 yen. That's because the people that come to the live show on the 19th are getting it signed for 3,000 yen. She didn't want to jack the price up on you guys. That's how fucking cool Hanako-san is. That's why I work with her. So give her some room to get that CD signed for you. She doesn't just sign. She has to do all kinds of decorations because she loves her fans to death. No pun intended there. So I can't promise when those CDs are going to come out. Of course, the minute I get them, I'll send them out to everybody that's got Tenso, or I can send. So don't worry about that. Oh, I know you're not pressuring, Julio. It's all good. I'm just saying I hope you can get it like soon. I want everybody to get it because my song's on it. I've heard the songs. All the songs are incredible. The ones I've heard. I've heard several. Yeah, she's got a banger of a CD. I mean, if you liked Hanako-san before, she's stretching her wings on this one. There's some hooky songs. I mean, they're pretty impressive. So, anyways, for the December 18th show in America, yeah, me and Hanako, like, we are 100% coming. In case anybody was wondering what was going on, we had to just take care of some business stuff. I know we are really late to the promotional game here, but we're gonna get started. That's why I'm doing this podcast. And also I've been needing to do one anyway because I haven't done one in a while, and I want my Patreon supporters. This is part of their whole package deal. I'm only opening this up to the public now because a lot of people on Patreon don't use this for some reason. So I want to get the most out of this and get this information out. Um, Yeah, Sven, like this girl is ridiculous, and she's inspired me to be a better producer, a better human being, because there's the raging, crazy, angry, nutty Hanako-san you see on stage, and then there's the real Hanako-san who's a sweetheart, and she's like really one of the best people I know. She's a very smart business girl too, maybe the smartest business girl I've ever met in Idol, because she's been around longer than most idols, and there's a reason for that. It isn't just because she has this really unique concept she's capitalized on. It's because she's super smart business decision. I mean, she's working with me, the best business decision she can make, right? She's given me like full access to her life, and in terms of like showing it on my documentary, in terms of helping her tour. So um there's just so many things that I do, and I'm happy to do it with her because I really respect her a lot. I really, really like working with her. She's just taught me to be a better person, and I really respect her a lot for that. But anyways, I think it'll be great. We're definitely 100% coming. Um, there's gonna be a lot of those new songs being played, I think, at the show on the 18th, Julio. So too bad you couldn't make it, man. I really wish you could. No, I understand, Lena, what you mean about expressing yourself, because my Japanese. Actually, I was talking about this with an idol tonight at a show, and she was saying she's been studying English, and she says she understands like 50 to 60% of what she hears in English, but she can't speak it at all. And I'm like, I'm the same way with Japanese. I understand a good 90% now of what I hear in Japanese. There's not much I that doesn't get past me I don't understand, or I at least have a basic idea of. But speaking it, I'm terrible because I always switch. I don't switch between formal and regular Japanese, because my brain has only been learning one kind, because I'm too, like, I mean, you could say like one thing 10 different ways in Japanese. That's what makes the language so hard. Depending on the level of respect you want to show to the person you're talking to, plus the situation you're in, and that's where I fuck up all the time. And also sometimes my vocabulary is a little short because I don't study vocabulary as much as I should. But I've been learning a lot of it naturally. I live here, so I'm immersed every day in it. So I hear quite a bit, and I learn that way. But I haven't properly studied because of all these other things I'm doing, and also because of the fact that, yeah, I have no excuse. I have no excuse. But the thing is, when you hesitate, Lena, don't feel bad about it. I think everybody that learns a language, that's part of the normal process, and you just got to keep doing it and keep practicing, and of course, keep using English with people who speak it, and you'll get better. I promise you. You just got the thing about language. You got to love it. You got to love the language you're learning, or you're gonna not do well with it. It really has to be something you love. Anyways, good luck with that, Lena. And we're all here for you. If you ever need any help, everybody here speaks really good English, so I have to practice as well. でも練習ができないね。やだ。日本語の練習がやだ. Anyways, so with the December 18th show, so the basic flow is going to be on that day. We're going to do a VIP meet and greet. It's going to be rather long. Hanako-san likes to take her time with fans. I don't want anybody to feel like they don't have enough time to do checky. I need 25 people, like I said, to break even on the tour, to buy the VIP tickets. 25 people buy the VIP tickets. This guy is happy. This guy has no bills after the show. I'll actually make money if more tickets are sold. But that's not a solid 25. It's 24, 25, 23, depending on where I book or where we're gonna stay and where I get the venue. The venue is gonna be a key thing because I gotta find a place that I can rent that's not gonna be too difficult, too expensive, and it's a guaranteed place. I gotta make sure it's safe, it's quiet. But me and Hanako, we will be doing checky all day, meet and greet. It's gonna be, it's gonna be a lot of different things we want to do during the VIP for you guys. Hanako-san is always, always, always thinking about you guys. So, I think that's something to think about. Is from noon till I think what is like 5 or so. We're basically going to be doing our best to make sure all of you guys are happy, satisfied, got enough checky, and have met her. And also, Marie Paprika will be joining us. Now, Marie Paprika played East Meets West Music Fest, and the reason why she's playing this show is because Hanako-san took a liking to her. For example, during Hanako-san's live performance during East Meets West, she dragged Marie on stage and had her translate and was like really being crazy with Marie. So those two hit it off really well. And Marie is sort of, kind of, was an idol, is an idol, more just like a Japanese artist, I'd say. but she's really incredible. She's a great singer. She's a English, or she teaches music, and she actually has been running. I don't know if she still is, but she's running an idol academy, an idol school for Westerners that want to be idols. So she really knows what's up. She recently went to some anime convention because she gets asked to play a lot of anime conventions, I think. And she used my documentary there because she was also asked to be a guest panel person. She was talking about idols, so she used some of my documentary film, which I was deeply honored she would show that at a festival, um, or anime fest. So I'm very close to Marie in the sense that like I feel like we get along really well. I've known her since I lived in Los Angeles. So Marie will be there as a translator for Hanako. So she will be translating, so you guys don't have to worry about any translation issues. She will be there to really help me with that. And then also she's performing. So Marie's great. She's got a hell of a voice. She's good. I don't think there will be any other groups or bands performing because the smell would have to take care of that. I haven't asked anybody else to play. I'm considering getting a band to come. It'd be nice to have like a really crazy death metal band open up, but um I'm not sure. I'm not really sure now. And yeah, Julio's right. Sven's right on what they're saying. Definitely so many different ways to say thank you. Just even that word alone. I mean, you got to imagine every single word in Japanese language that applies. There's a polite version. There's kind of a not so polite version. There's super casual. There's super, super, super polite. It's insane the levels of language you have to learn in order to live here and sound not like an idiot when you're talking. That's why like Japanese people like they immediately know how to treat you based on how you say thank you, how you say hello, because if you're like with friends and you're like, "Hi, domo arigatou gozaimasu." I mean, friends, and you're drinking, they're gonna laugh you out of the room. It's because it's just like we're not the emperor, so it's really hard, especially with me because with idols and well, with idols there is a business language that I speak with them that would probably make no sense and to anybody, probably even Japanese people. They look at me like, "What are you doing?" Um, like there's a certain way I speak to idols, and then there's a certain way I speak to some idols that like I'll give you a good example. Kankaku Logic. I'm very not formal with them. There is we switch between formal and informal. Like formal when there's other idols and people around. Really casual when there's nobody around. That's kind of how it should be with idols. With producers, it depends on how close I am to them. Some of them are really, really kind and like Yasumoto-san from Aphrodite was probably one of my favorites because he would be polite, but he dropped that shit really fast with me, and he'd be the funniest, most casual person ever. And the thing is, I understood everything he said, like everything, because he just treated me so politely, but in a way that I can understand him. But again, when you're in the certain business settings, you have to be very polite and use polite language, and that's where it gets really hard. So language can be crazy like that. Glad you caught up with Maria at SabatonCon. That's so wonderful. She showed my doc. Yeah, she's great, and yeah, I hope that you guys will all check out Marie and stuff and give her a chance at the show. And if I end up getting a band, that'd be cool too. Like I said, I'd love to get a death metal group. Oh, Lena, you know what? Je parle français. Ça va? I took 3 years of French in high school, and that's about all I remember. Sorry. I'm terrible because I wasn't, I don't know, even back then, I don't think I was adept at language. I got straight A's in the class, but that was because I just was good at studying, which isn't the same thing as learning. You need both to do well with any subject you're in. And I studied language well. I didn't learn it very good. And there is a difference. Anyways, so the 18th, after that, there'll be a little bit of a break before the show. The show goes on. It starts pretty late, but you definitely want to get there a little bit early to get up front. The Smells venue is super small. It's very narrow. That's one of the reasons I chose it too. Aside from it just being a cool punk venue, it's a community-based venue, which I think is very much in the spirit of DIY, which I like to do. I think it'll feel like home for Hanako because Hanako-san plays really small venues. She rarely ever plays giant, like cavernous venues because most of them have banned her for life from playing them because she like she doesn't destroy stuff. She throws food and drinks and stuff at the end of her sets. And ah, ça va, ça va, né? Ça va très bien. Yeah, je suis je suis bien. I am good. But that's good. I hope you can speak French if you're from France, yeah? Français, Français bien. Sorry, I said ne because I added Japanese there. Now, if you want to say France in Japanese, you would say, or like, do you speak French? It's like, Fransugo o hanasemasu ka? Do you speak French? It's something like that. But my pronunciation is pretty bad. That's another thing that's really bad for me is I'm so terrible at pronouncing stuff. And that gets me in a lot of trouble here because it's actually a funny story. When I went to go sit down on a train, um, and or I was sitting down on a train, and there was a lady that came on. I think she was really old, and like I what was it? I was like I wanted to tell her like please sit, which would be sawate kudasai, like please sit, or you're basically telling her please sit, but I think I said suwate kudasai, which means touch. And so like I was telling her, can you please touch me? And she was like, eh? And it's like, oh shit, because you have to say it correctly or it gets like crazy like that. So yeah, it was bad. Anyways, so after the performance, like, it'll be Marie and then Hanako. I don't know how long the set times will be. It's up to Hanako. It's her decision, her show. We're gonna have a bit of a rehearsal that day too, I think. But after the set time is after the set is over, we will be doing Cheki. 僕はドイツ人です。僕はアメリカ人です。はい、よろしくお願いします。はい、よろしくお願いいたします。That's super polite. Anyways, so after the show, we'll be doing Bupon, but I don't know how long we'll be doing Bupon at the Smell. I don't know how long that they are going on. Yeah, 恥ずかしいです。恥ずかしいでしょ？はい、so embarrassing. I was so embarrassed after I learned that I told this old lady, "Can you please touch me instead of sit down?" I still laugh about that. It's such a typical gaijin mistake. Um, the Bupon, I don't know, like the Smell seems to have merchandise sales time. I've talked to them about that. It's after the show, but knowing Hanako-san's fans, it'll take her 3 or 4 hours to do Bupon. So being that that's the case, I think we might have to move it outside somewhere in the dark, which I don't really want to do. That's really ghetto and DIY. But that's why we're doing the VIP, because the VIP there's no time limit, no pressure. I mean, I doubt anybody's going to spend that much money. They'll be doing checking until 5 p.m. But if people do, that would be great because that would be a huge win for Hanako, a huge win for me. I'd like to know how much people are planning on doing it for because I need to know how much checky to buy. So that would be cool. Anyways, that's kind of the basic run of things. So yeah, フランス人ですね. Lena, very good, very good. So I don't know if there's much else to say other than the t-shirt design will be coming, I hope soon in the next week or two. I don't know, it might be a little longer. I'll talk to Hanako-san really soon about all that. The poster, like I said, the concept for it's all done. Just got to get it. We need to shoot photography for it, and it's not going to be easy because something's required for what we want to do that's going to blow you guys all away. It's an idea I had like about a year ago, and I pitched it to Hanako, and we've just been trying to figure out, well, what can we use the idea for? And then finally, the poster might be a good idea. This poster will be a keeper. It'll be like a collector's item. I'm not even just saying this to toot my own horn. It's one of the best ideas I've ever had. And when Hanako-san heard it, she's like, oh yeah, we're doing that. And so you guys will be happy. There's also a special item. Let's just say the item you guys will definitely want because it's also going to be a collector's item. It's not going to be something too crazy. So there'll be that. As far as things go, of like gifts and presents, if you plan on attending the show and you want to give Hanako-san gifts or presents, I'd appreciate it if you guys could let me know what you're getting her and like just give me a little bit of a heads up because like things like food and drinks, I'm not really sure she wants to take that. Just well, because number one, drinks she can't take on the plane. Food, it's risky. I don't want to give her anything that could potentially be damaged or cause her harm. Although I seriously doubt anybody who's going to spend the kind of money you need to do just even come or be part of this. I don't know. It'd be really shitty of you to hurt her. We know right away who it was, so like I don't think that would be smart. But I have no fear on this one. I mean, of course, I'm not gonna be stupid and not have totally no fear. Of course, I want to be vigilant, but I'm just saying the best things to get her are things she likes, like things that she appreciates. Of course, some stuff food wise will be okay. I do remember the East Meets West Fest. She got so many gifts, so many presents. Like I don't even think she could take it on the plane with her. So if you do get her something small she can put in her backpack. If you want to get her something big, that's okay too. But it might be good to get her that, and then maybe I could just mail it to Japan afterwards. So give me money to do that. um, but I think it might be better to do. Yeah, I'd say it might be better to basically get her like, anything from Common Rider. Like Common Rider is her jam. You make her if you made her like something from like a Common Rider drawing or got her Common Rider stickers somehow or a t-shirt. Like, I mean, that girl, she'd freak out. Um she is obsessed with Common Rider. Sorry? I read handmade, self-made food. I think what she means by that is people bake cookies, for example, or pies, and you can put stuff in that, and that has happened before to idols in the past. It is a danger that some idols have. So a lot of the more famous idols, such as Hanako, don't allow that because it's too risky. Also, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, if you bring like a pie, let's say you made her there's a good chance you won't be able to eat it before we get on the plane. So like it's just gonna go to waste. So buy her something she can take on the plane, like goods. Like she likes horror movies, Common Rider, Common Rider, Common Rider, and Common Rider. So anything like that. Or check out. Oh, she likes Ampenman. She likes what is it? Shakpan Sama. She likes various other things. I mean, you just go to her Instagram. I mean, she's always posting on stuff there. You can see pretty quickly what she's into, I think. But yeah, just hit me up. Just let me know if you what you plan on doing. If you guys have any special things you want to do for her, like I know on the East Meets West Fest, all the fans made they had a giant American flag and they all signed it. And that was very special to the girls and all three groups, Yanamu, Necroma, and Hanako. They were all deeply, deeply happy with that, and they couldn't have been more happier. So, if you guys have something like that, for example, you want to do, just kind of plan it with me, just so that I can make sure there's time for whatever you want to do. Or, I don't want to be surprised that day. But yeah, she's really into Hibiki from Kamen Rider. That's the character Hibiki. If you get her anything Hibiki related, especially rare stuff that might like she can't get, she'd freak out. Like for example, if there's a Kamen Rider in French language, she'd be into that, or American language, she might be into that. Anything like I said, American language, English language. Sorry, there's not such no such thing as American language. Sorry about that. People who speak English all over the fucking world. There I stuff like that, so I would say those would be good things. Again, the food, just hit me up, like I'll see if it's possible or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Like for example, I can't bring beef jerky to Japan. I love beef jerky. American beef jerky is the fucking shit. It is awesome. And you can't bring that. You can't bring it to Japan. It sucks. Yeah, and Hanako and my luggage are going to be very limited. Mine especially because I plan on doing a lot of grocery shopping to buy foods I know I can buy and bring it back to to Japan because I miss eating American food so 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 much. Um, so I would really like to get a lot of that. Plus, there's people here in Japan that have asked me to do grocery shopping for them and buy also other things for them. So I'm going to be very busy shopping. Um, yeah, it's just there's certain things you can't bring in through customs here. You'll get busted pretty fast. And so yeah, that's another thing. Do some research, please, or just ask me. I'm happy to help you. Other things about the tour, I should say also too. uh, Hanako-san is an idol. She's not a best friend. She's not somebody that you can just go up and talk to. That's what Cheki is for. That's you pay to talk to her. The thing about Hanako-san, she's really friendly and she's really like easy to talk to, even outside of the Cheki. So I doubt she'll care too much if you do, but it would be good to give her space. Don't be. I mean, if she talks to you, then it's game on, whatever. But I'm just saying, like, you I don't say you want to treat her like a celebrity because she's so DIY and cool. She doesn't act like one ever. But I'd say just be smart about your boundaries and make sure to be nice about her coming in and just treat her with respect and love, which I know you will because my last several tours I've only had one problem across the world, and that was in Finland. A drunk person tried to grab Ray from Necroma, and I had to grab his ass and pull him off the fucking stage. And but I just gave him a big bear hug and told him to chill out, and then got security that they had there to escort him out. But that was it. I mean, of all the tours, I've never had a single problem other than that. And that guy was really drunk, and so I understood. I was like, you're just drunk, buddy. It's okay. Like I get it. People get drunk. And also I don't think he understood or knew about it properly what he's supposed to do. But Hanako-san is not somebody you can just go up and hug and touch and just talk to like she's your best friend. As an idol, there's certain things you can't do, and those are those things. So again, if they do it for you, that's a whole different story. If they choose to initiate that, then that's out of my hands. But it also just use common sense. Again, I don't think I need to say that. I'm just putting it out there because I want people to be aware of the personal safety and privacy issues that may come up if we get fans or people that might not understand that. Hanako-san is famous. Even though she doesn't act like it, she is, and I'm well aware of that. So I feel very much like I have to protect her in that regard. I'm not a dick about it, and I never will be. But it's also just again use common sense in that regard. Again, anybody that's watching this, I don't think I gotta even say it. I know you guys are all lovable human beings, and I feel like I can protect, I can trust you in my own life. So I'm not worried about it. Sausages being seasoned customs, yeah, I feel sorry for them too. But again, you got to learn the customs and you got to do just I mean, with the internet, there's no excuse, right? I mean, again, there's things you might miss or you might fuck, I should have studied that. That happens to me all the time. So I'm a hypocrite for telling you got to study and I don't. But I'm saying it might be a really good idea to look up stuff that like what she can bring back if you plan on doing that. So yes, and please remember, if you piss off Hanako-san, she will kill you in the toilet. Can I say that on YouTube without getting banned? God, I hope YouTube's algorithm doesn't decide to ban me because I said that. It's a joke, YouTube. It's a joke, Google. Don't ban her like Twitter did over a joke, because that would suck. Anyways, so that's about it. There will be interviews done. Homicidals, I hope, will be part of that. But we will schedule some time for interviews during the course of our time there. I don't. I want to make sure that everybody gets as much time as they want and need with Hanako-san. I want to make sure you can understand her and she can understand you. I want to make the burden for Hanako-san be less. Although she has been trying to learn English and study it for the tour. She's definitely getting better. I have no problem communicating with her really, like almost never. Again, I use a lot of Japanese with her, but she uses simple Japanese with me. And I think that's where we found our happy medium where we can really communicate with each other. And if we get stuck on something, we just use Google Translate. But we rarely do. So I'm comfortable in that regard. If you guys can speak Japanese and be fluent with her, that's great. If you want to practice your Japanese with her and you meet her, that's good. If you want to write something down and show her, you can. If you want to ask me to help, you can. But like I said, Marie should be there during the whole Cheki time, both times. So if Marie's there, she'll probably do a good job translating. She's fluent in both language, in both Japanese and English. So, she's going to be a big help, I think, for all that. And also, please support Maria on the show too. She's really doing me a solid by opening up. She has her own little core of fans, and I hope they'll all come and watch the show. I hope anybody in America that can come to the show will come. Yes, I know you can come to Japan, and yes, I know Japan is now open, and it might seem more bang for your buck to go to Japan instead of going to see Hanako-san do a one-off show in LA. But here's the biggest reason why you should come. Aside from the fact it's fucking Hanako-san, you should just support her. Period. No matter where she's at. The really other big reason is when you show up to these shows, you are supporting idol activities outside of Japan, and that has a huge rippling effect on the idols in the industry, the idols overseas everywhere. It shows that this little subculture that we're all part of can be a bigger thing if more people support. Um, Going to the show, it's a symbolic thing more than anything else. Like if you live in, New York City, let's say, and you could fly over to Japan for as much as you could pretty much fly to LA, which that's not true. You can fly to LA pretty cheap from New York. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, by the time you get there, you book your hotel and everything, you're gonna get up there. Um, you're symbolically showing Hanako that you support Idol outside of Japan, and then she'll go back and tell people. I'll go back and tell people. Any if this show, for example, if we get 25 VIP or more, hopefully more, if we get a sold out show, the groups that I want to take overseas to America and to Europe and to other places, I can say that to them. Hey, the last tour I did, there was X amount of people, because a lot of idols want to go overseas, but the actual practicality of it, it's going to depend a lot on how well the show goes. For me, at least, taking them over, and they all want to know statistics. How many people were at the show? How much did you charge? What was the profit like? How many people bought merch? What was the overall flow of the trip? Trust me, it all matters. To Japanese people, every little detail matters. So, um, if it goes well, I'll be able to help out. Same with those of you that aren't in America but are in other countries. If you have the money to come and you think you can make it, yes, I know Japan is a much more attractive, opportunity. Go to this show because it's a one-off show. Me and Hanako, we have worked our asses off to make this happen. This is not just something that happened. This is like a year in the making, um, give or take. This is also something that will prove to me that I can bring a lot more groups and idols out by this show being successful. Because if I know there are fans there, I will take people to that place. That's pretty much how it goes. If there are no fans, if nobody shows up, if you guys all just come to Japan, then idols can be like, yeah, we have no reason to leave Japan. And then Idol will stay small. Less people will be into Idol overseas, and less people have a chance to see Idol. I mean, there's another reason I chose to Smell, because it's not a place where I think people would even know what Idol is or understand. So what if we go there and there's some kid there from Los Angeles who sees Hanako and then starts to learn about idols and becomes the biggest Idol fan ever? Because you're looking at a guy where that happened. I didn't know a single thing about Idol, and then I went to a show. Unfortunately, not overseas, but I went to a show in Japan. But that show changed my life, and it's here. It's why I do what I do now. It's why I'm so deep down the rabbit hole. I'm in the ninth level of Idol hell at this point. Um, no pun intended there. But it's like it all can happen from one show. It could change your life. It changed mine. When I saw Guso drop, back in 2015, 2016, it changed my life. So it can change yours as well. And I feel also that again, it's just important no matter what country you live in. And also, I don't know, if you're just more thinking about yourself and like what you need, there's merchandise that you can only get at this show. It will not be reprinted, it will not be resold in any capacity, to the best of my knowledge, unless Hanako-san changes her mind. But the t-shirts and the tour posters, you can only get them at the show. Again, now if you come to the show and you want to buy 20 t-shirts for 20 of your friends back home, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. People just want to have Hanako-san merchandise. I get it. Her stuff is very collectible. It's also been very rare, a lot of the stuff she has. I have Checky right now to sell for her, but I just haven't put it up. But like even that's rare because they're all like personal trinkets. She puts so much time into one of those Checky for you guys to buy. So at the very least, you can come get merch you can't get anywhere else. And then, oh yeah, I don't know, Hanako-san's fucking performing. Like, whether she performs in Japan, America, or on the moon, who cares? Like let's watch her because she deserves it. Her shows are insane. They're fun, they're interesting. She's really funny. She makes everybody laugh. She's one of those idols that sees you in the crowd. She doesn't just look ahead. She'll see you, she'll target you, she'll come after you. She can be super nice to you and then turn on a dime and whack you in the head. Not that that probably sounds like something you want to go rush to have happen to you, but I'm saying in a good way. Like, it's very interactive. At the East Meets West shows, she was just like hanging out in the crowd, watching everybody. For my birthday was on the 20th of August, and East Meets West was on the 18th and 19th of August. On the 19th show, Hanako-san came out of the backstage, and she like did a destroy checky with me, which basically she like tried to choke me out and basically kill me. Which, by the way, I don't think we'll be doing destroy checky on this tour. I think Hanako-san almost killed somebody doing it. Like, no bullshit, she almost murdered somebody, and now she's scared to do it because she doesn't want to go to jail. It's funny to think tiny little Hanako. She looks so small. She looks like she's in first grade. But she's got muscles. She chokes people out, but she did that in front of everybody on the East Meets West show, which I thought was hysterical. She's funny as hell. I mean, really funny. And once she feels like that confidence, she goes off. And there were some foreign fans at the show on Friday, like probably the most foreigners I've ever seen at Heaven's Door. And she went off. That was one of the best shows I've ever seen her do, because there's this energy level in the crowd and with her, because she's like, oh my God, foreigners, I gotta up my game. And she upped it times 20. It was insane. So, oh, you went to the Chroma concert in France? What show did you go to, Lena? Was it the one I was at? What was that, 2018, 19? I'm happy to hear it changed you. That's so awesome. And yeah, Necroma can do that. 2019. Was I there? Do you know if I was there? Did I meet you? Sorry if I don't remember. Yeah. You should definitely come, Lena. Definitely come overseas and come to see Idol. Oh, that's good. Well, then you definitely should come. It'll be a reunion of sorts. We can hang out. You'll find me to be very approachable. You buy me a beer, I'm your best friend. I'm just kidding. Although buy me a beer, it's okay. I welcome them. But I'm saying that's also true. You want to give me gifts? Please give me gifts. I definitely accept them. I do celebrate Christmas. Christmas is only a few days after the 18th. It's my favorite holiday. Buy me stuff. I would be so happy if you did. I don't even care what. I don't care how big it is. I'll find a way to get it back to Japan. But yeah, I always like gifts because yeah, I'm poor, and so getting gifts is really a nice thing. I need shoes. I need shirts, clothes, food. I need a new laptop. No, I'm kidding. You don't have to give me anything, but I'm just saying, come to the show. That's the best gift you can give me, because there's no greater joy I have in my life than to see a fan watching these idols and enjoying themselves, and especially foreign fans. We've been in Japan for 2.5 years with no foreign fans really able to come here. The pandemic was destructive and emotionally, mentally difficult for everybody. Idols, idol producers, people like me who are staff. It was very depressing. Now the world's opening back up. Idol's getting back to normal. It's so important to be there and supporting idols, and just to see foreign fans at shows again. I like get teary eyed even when I'm at the shows, because it's like I can't believe foreigners are here. I don't know. It's just the biggest dream of mine. When me and Miho set out to do Idol, that was our big goal, was to meet all of you, and so we haven't really been able to do that quite yet, but we're looking forward to it. So yeah, shouldn't be tempting. Just do it. I guarantee you're gonna have fun. So, wow, you saw him at Mets this year. Oh God, that must have been a great show. And that's good that you were at all those shows, by the way. Sven D's been to quite a bit of Necroma shows, I believe. Sven's awesome. Well, all you guys are awesome, regardless if you go to shows or not. But I'm just saying, yeah, just go. Come have fun, enjoy yourself. I guarantee you'll have a blast. If you need anything, hit me up. If there's something you don't understand while you're here, you can partner up with me and like hang out with me. It's cool. I'll do my best to help you as much as I can. I'll be running around with my head cut off like I do at these shows, but I mean, you're always welcome. Like, if you ever get stuck with something, you can always hit me up. So I want the foreign fan base to grow. And the only way it's going to do that is if people support Idol and come to shows. If you don't come, it doesn't grow. If you don't buy the live stream tickets, it doesn't grow. If you don't buy the merch, it doesn't grow. If you don't understand Idol, do your best to understand the Idol culture, it doesn't grow. I've been doing everything I can the past several years to make it grow and be a bigger thing. And so I really hope that that spirit will affect you as well, and everybody that might be watching. And come out to the show on the 18th. I guarantee it'll be fun. It's going to be a blast. One way or another, Hanako-san will make it great. Plus you have me in the corner, and I'm badass, and I will do everything I can to make sure you have a good time. And if there's a problem, oh, you just got to hit me up. I'll do my best to solve it. I'm in your corner. Thank you, Svendy. Wait to hear the one I'm going to do tonight after this. It is jam-packed. I actually have a whole list of things I actually wrote down. There's so much to talk about. I promise you, though, this one's actually going to be fun to talk about, though, because there's a lot of positives that I have to share. I had a great weekend, and it was really fun because of Miho and Hana just crushing it and just having a good time. We had so much fun, so I can't wait to give you guys some insider stuff on all that. That also reminds me, again, if you guys have any other questions about the show on the 18th, hit me up. This is the time to do it, or hit me up online after, whatever. Anytime's okay, but this would be the time to do it. But moving on from that, like I said, just come to the show. You'll have a great time, I promise. If you can't come to the show, support in any way you can. Otherwise, but please do come if you can. It's just, I want to see you guys. I want to give you guys big hugs and hang out with you. I want to drink beers and like, I feel like a person stranded on a fucking island that hasn't seen life in 2.5 years. The Japanese fans, as much as I love them, it's been a very difficult challenge to get them to come to my shows and support. Why? Well, there's XYZ reasons we won't get into, but you guys have always supported since day one, and so I feel an obligation. Not even just an obligation. I feel a deep yearning in my heart to meet all of you and do my best to make your experience as best as possible. And also, I just want to meet you. You guys are cool. Anyways, so as far as what's coming up, I have well, actually, too, by the way, next month, Miho has a bunch of shows, including on the 18th. I won't even be here. And you guys, I really hope you guys can support Miho and Hana, because they are starting from now till the end of the year. They have a lot of shows. And then January is what I want to talk about. Those are some big shows. Hold on, let me see. Like Mimi very much. Yeah, she's great, isn't she? Mimi is so beautiful and wonderful. She's so great. Her manager is fucking hysterical. He was dancing around like super otaku at the live stream, and he's also a friend. He's an ally. He always is helpful. He always trying to help me with stuff. He's a good guy. Like, I'm glad, Mimi, you decided to join Idol Underworld. Plus, her music's good. That Pika Pika Pika, it's so catchy. Like, fucking Mimi, you wrote that. Like, she's a good songwriter. She's got 2 bangers that I instantly fell in love with. It's one of the reasons I want to work there. Because again, if I have a personal connection, if there's something I like that the idols do, I'm into it. I'm glad you like Mimi, you can. I really fucking love her. She's great. Oh, that's great, Sven, that you can listen to my Patreon cast. It will be done as soon as I get done with this. Please listen to it. It's going to be a long one. I have a lot to say. But I promise it'll be a good one. It'll be a really good one. And also, Sven W, I mean, you definitely got to talk soon about, you know what. But we'll have to hit up on that. Anyways, getting back to what I'm saying. So January is going to be insane. Now, first of all, January 15th is Miho's birthday live event. It'll be at G+. We have kind of the lineup so far. I will announce that lineup on my private podcast. I don't want to do it publicly here. But so far, I'm still missing one group. One group needs to come, and if they come, it'll be a pretty good lineup. The 21st, which is the week after, will also be at G+. It's Idol Underworld Shusai event. Yes, man, let's do it after the stream. Just hit me up. And yeah, she's adorable. And that's one of the reasons she played me on Hana, because she fits us very well. She's very impressive, but I'm going to talk more about her later in my podcast. There's a lot more I want to say that I don't want to say here. Not that's bad, just it's more private. A long one. Exactly, Julio. My fucking podcasts are insanely too much. But by the way, if you haven't joined my Patreon and you're watching, please join my Patreon. You get access to all my podcasts, and then you could hear really what the Idol World's really about. This is the vanilla version. Go on my podcast, you'll hear the NC-17 version. I don't mean that in a sex way. Never mind. I'm going down a wrong road with my analogy. Sorry. Just it's much more insightful. Sorry. I just realized if I would have said any more, it would have gotten really dirty. Anyways, getting back to what I was saying. Sorry. Yeah, it's gonna be a big one. So the G Plus show on the 21st of January is Idol Underworld Shusai. It will probably be Miho led, because the next day will be. I might actually make that Hana. That's going to be a Hana led Shusai, and then Miho will headline the next day at Shinjuku Fate on the 22nd. But anyways, on the 21st, the lineup is still a little thin. I got to get one or two more groups. A lot of people have not been able to commit to that. I'm trying to get two different groups for that. I'm trying to make each show have a bunch of different people. So all three shows are going to have different people for the most part. Um, the 22nd show at Shinjuku Fate, which is a morning show. First of all, Shinjuku Fate is a huge idol venue. Um, exactly, Ken. Adults only, but I didn't mean it like that. But the show at Fate, um, yeah, like I can't tell you how fucking amazing this show is. Every single person is a banger idol group that, like, I mean, I'm blown away. So you guys are gonna be real happy with that show too. Mio's birthday show, it's just gonna be fun. Kosame, I can say, will probably be doing that show. So all three of my girls will be doing it. Kosame is gonna come out of her not retirement and do it. Um, yeah, let's just say that all three shows are gonna be great. But the reason why I want to talk to you guys about it, and again, I'll go more in depth on all this on my internal podcast. But I want to challenge anybody who can come to Japan to come at that time, because that's three shows all scheduled for you guys. They're all within a week of each other, so that's why I did it. And I thought, well, okay, if somebody like plans a trip to Japan, you got three shows. The all three are sponsored by Idol Underworld, by me. So you're gonna see all my girls on those shows. You'll see every group that you guys love on Idol Underworld is basically gonna be on those shows. I mean, I've done a really good job of getting them all, and it would be the best set of shows to go to. Plus, January here isn't so bad. Yeah, she's retired from the monthly bromides, Ken. She's not doing anything at all with Idol Underworld as far as merchandise goes. Unfortunately, there's just she's done. She will be, of course, occasionally playing shows when she has the time. But the only we're trying to move her more into Clones, the group that I want to do, based off her music, because that's what we feel is her legacy. So yeah. Anyways, getting back to what I was saying though. If you can come, please do. Also, if more than one of you decide to come and make like a group trip, me and Miho will do an off-kai during that week, or a part of that whole repertoire of shows, and we will do it with you guys. We have a lot of fun ideas planned for some off-kai with you guys. You guys are gonna laugh. I mean, some of them they're from Miho's crazy mind, so you can just imagine how insane they'll be. But if you guys come, we will set up an off guide for you, guaranteed. No other idol or idol group will do that for you. So that's another reason why I guess it baffles me sometimes, where people will pay all this money to come to Japan to see groups that I can guarantee don't give a flying fuck about you. You're just another face to them. Whereas, my girls, you guys are our lifeblood. You keep us going. You mean more to us than we can even put into words. And again, not saying there aren't groups that don't care about you. There's plenty of groups that do. I'm just saying, there's like an old school idol rule that everybody has to be treated equally when you walk through the doors of a venue. And I subscribe to that rule. I think it's a cool rule. But I also think, look at who is always supporting you guys and always trying to do live stream for you guys and always trying to make merch easy for you guys. It's my girls and it's me. And so, if anything, I'm not trying to guilt you into coming. I mean, come or don't come, it doesn't matter. It's just going to come down to your guys' budget, and if you guys can do it. And I understand that, because I'm poor, and like I understand what it means to try to make a dollar stretch. Trust me. But what I'm saying is, if you can come, that would be the time to come. And again, I've set up shows just for you guys, and I'm guaranteeing we'll do an off guy for you as well. Also, Miho just has a huge desire to meet all of you It's exactly the goal we set out to do when we decided to do Idol together. It's exactly it. And if she can do that, then she can feel like maybe she's accomplished everything we've set out to do, which we pretty much have up to this point, except for meeting you guys. It's the one thing we haven't done on the checklist, besides, I guess, have a one-man live event. But we can't do that without fans, and unfortunately, we don't have any fans here. We would solely rely on foreign fans for that. But if enough foreign fans said they would come to a show, we'd set it up in a heartbeat. So that's something to think about, guys. There's a nice stretch of shows there. If I know you guys will continue to come to Japan at certain times, and you let me know way ahead of time, I can set up shows for you guys, where we can do a string of shows for you guys, and even maybe private shows. I don't know, where we can do like foreign fans only. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be too much like going in that territory, but what I mean is basically like we might be able to do something VIP, very VIP. I don't want to exclude the Japanese fans because, of course, the goal is to get them to come. And if we only do shows for you guys, I'd be like excluding them further. That doesn't make any sense. But what I mean is like we want to make sure you understand how much we want you to be in our lives and be part of what we're doing. And also, it's been our biggest goal since day one. I realize that's the market that I have here. Like all the Japanese idols have markets here in Japan. Very few have markets overseas. I can count on one hand how many idols have actually given a shit enough to go overseas or have been in a position to go overseas is actually more appropriate. I know every single idol I ask, hey, do you want to go overseas? They all say yes. But actually doing it's a whole other thing. But if you guys really understand that, come here and I guarantee I will do my best to make sure you're welcome. And that's, you know, Japan's open now. Like, get your butts over here if you can. If you can afford it, get over here. If you can't, don't worry about it. Keep watching live streams, keep supporting vicariously, or support like you guys have been doing for this whole time because it's just as important. But again, if you know, we'll try to come to you. Believe me, that's on the table. That's in the cards. That's everything that my girls want to do, that a lot of idols groups started to work with me. That's their reasoning for working with me. They see me as that guy that can bring them overseas, so I'd like to make it happen. Sadly, there's many groups that have graduated or losing members that I know really wanted to go overseas, and it's not happening, unfortunately. So, you know, I don't like that, but it's also one of those things that it's just part of it. And here's one more thing. You know, August 11th next year at Shinjuku motherfucking Loft is my birthday event. It's coming back. It's the third season of it. Um, 2 stages, probably 50 something groups. It's going to be insane. I already have one major idol booked for it. My girls, of course, if they're still around, still kicking, they'll be doing it. But I don't see why they wouldn't be. But you never know. August is a long ways away. But Shinjuku Loft holds 500 people. So if there was ever a single show to go to, that would be the show. If there's any, I mean, you can build a whole trip around that show and come here, and it would be well worth it. Because I guarantee you, I'm gonna try my damnedest to get 520 people in there. I'm gonna sell it out and then some. That would be insane if I could do something like that. That'd be a dream of all dreams right there. I could pretty much quit Idol after that point because I don't think my girls will ever have a chance to play Budokan or anything like that. So Loft would be good enough. I can get them in front of 500 people there. Game over. Although I don't want it to be. I'm not saying it would be. I'm saying I could at least know I accomplished that height. You know, I don't want it to be on the backs of all kinds of Japanese fans and from other groups because out of those 500 people, if only 3 people do Checky with my girls, then it's going to be like, what the fuck did I even do this for? But again, I'm doing the show for myself, not to honor myself, but to give all these groups exposure to you. It's all, I already have iColony. They're signed on to do the live stream. They can't wait to do it. They're excited. So every single group will be live streamed. So if you can't come, at least I'm going to be able to broadcast this amazing show out into the world. It's going to be awesome. I'm really fucking stoked for it. So there's that too next year. So next year's going to be a big year. Not to mention overseas tours, whatever comes our way. If there's festivals where you live and they want idols, hit me up. I am looking for like stuff like that to build tours around. For example, we do shows here, here, and here, and then we do a show at a festival. That's the best way to do a tour and get the most out of our money, and also to get the best experience. So I'd like to make that happen for you guys, and also for the idols, and just bring you guys all together, either here in Japan or overseas. So yeah, that's kind of the big news I have. Again, as far as the Hanako-san show goes on the 18th, it's a go. We've already sold tickets. Thank you, those of you that bought your tickets today. Very fucking cool. 25 people is the goal for Veep. Of course, I want a hell of a lot more than that. That would be wonderful. General admission tickets. Get your tickets early if you plan on going, because it might sell out. The venue is very small. So I don't want it to be a fire hazard or safety hazard. Also, when Hanako-san goes down in the crowd to throw food and drinks, I don't want it to be where she can't even move. So just little things like that. Although that might be interesting though. Anyways, we'll see you later, David. Have a good one, man. Enjoy your day at work. I'm pretty much done too. Unless you guys have anything else. But yeah, just make sure you guys hit up that buy those tickets if you can. If you can come to LA, let me know. Definitely pick up a ticket, and I look forward to seeing you either there or in January here in Japan at Miho's Birthday Live and G Plus and Shinjuku Fate, or both if you guys can do it. That would be great. So yeah. You guys have any other questions, let me know. I'm going to open it up to you guys, and if I don't hear anything from you guys, I'll close this down. I've been talking for 2 hours. That's hour and a half. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's me. Also, don't forget Miho, Hana, and Diablo Voy all have Checky sessions this month, and I would very much like to see you guys pick up your Checky tickets for that, especially for Diablo Voy. I'm so excited to bring you guys Haruka. She's releasing her new album this month, which I have on Idol Underworld for pre-sale. They gave me a copy as a gift the other day. It's fucking amazing. I mean, of course it is. It's Haruka. But definitely pick up a ticket, say hi to her, tell her what you think about the CD if you get it, or just your anticipation for it. Talk about the CD with her. She's looking forward to that. It's one reason I'm doing her session this month. Next month will be Senmetsu no Dystopia Air Honey. They're both all looking forward to seeing you guys. They still don't really understand quite the idea of having foreign fans, so it would be fun to show them what's up and let them know how we do it. But yeah, Miho and Hana, of course, are excited to meet you guys and talk to you. It's always fun when you guys tune in and say hi to my girls. They really appreciate you guys do it every month with them. Some months are better than others, which is fine. This month is, it's about what I expected. It's not so much this month, but it's still early. I know you guys like to buy your tickets last second, which is fine. As long as you buy them, I don't care when you buy them. But just thank you. Just thank you in advance for all that. Last thing, Miho's photo book shooting will be done this week, and then her music video for Come On hopefully will be out soon. Come On, we worked very hard on that music video. Miho did a great job with that. That should be coming, as well as her second photo book. Probably the second photo book will be next year. I don't know if we'll get it done by the time it'll be for December, but I might be doing something a little different with this one. I think you guys will be very happy with it. I might be offering a digital version of both the printed version as well as an additional photo book that's all just digital, just so you guys can actually get it now. Also, we've already taken enough photos just in the 3 days that we've been shooting. I can't get rid of too many of them. They're seriously that good. This is the best photo book by far I've ever done, and I know I say about every photo book, but this is really true in this case, more than any time I've ever said that. Already, there's got to be 500 pictures we've taken that are just, they're too good. And so I want to make sure we get the most out of these photos, but that also means Izumi-san's got to do a lot of editing, so it might take a while for that. But I'm thinking about offering to, like, the print version of the book, a digital version of that same book, and then also an additional digital book, which will have a lot more stuff in it. I don't know. I'm not sure how to do that. We'll see, but it'll be really fun. Haruka is really excited to see you guys too, and I'm saying that because I just talked to her the other day. She's real excited. So, yeah, thank you so much for saying I've improved. I was looking at older books versus now, and it's definitely a world of difference. So, I'm very happy with the way it's all gone. It's gotten a lot more abstract, a lot more with different concepts and things like that. I've been talking to Hana about doing a photo book. She doesn't really want to go, I think, do a really big one or anything. So we might do a really small shmama type print book where some idols do that. Just because I don't know, we don't even have a concept. If I had a concept, me and her would do it. I know she wants to do something kimono based, but I don't know. We'll see. Thank you, Ken. You're so sweet to say that, bro. Haruka's Checky count is less than 10, I think. It's pretty bad, Sven. But then again, it's still really early. Oh, everybody usually buys her Checky the last week. I've come to realize that. So like I'm not like putting up the panic button just yet. Also Lily Holly was supposed to do the Checky session and they mysteriously dropped out for reasons we shall not discuss. Also for reasons I still don't know. And I was a little bummed by that because that's not what I was told, but it happens. Things happen. There's no bad blood. There's no ill will. I love Lily Holly to fucking death. Zek's son is the greatest. So if there was a reason, I guarantee you it was important. I don't know what it was, but you know, I know that it wasn't. I know that they wanted to do it, so we'll do it again in the future. So don't worry. They're good. They're a really great group. So yeah, they'll do it. They'll do it. Don't worry, Julio. I feel like that's definitely going to happen for sure. When again, let me work on that. I got Senmetsu no Dystopia Irahani for December. I like to do one of these at a time, just because I realize if I offer too many Checky sessions on to you guys, it tends to like one Checky session will steal from the other Checky session in terms of sales. Um, so I like to do one a month. So I can see about January or February if they want to do it. Um, I love them. I'm good with them. They're good with me. We worked really well together. So it's just whatever the reasons were, I'm sure they had it. And again, there's no ill will, no bad blood. So I absolutely love them and adore them. And we work so well together. You'll listen to my podcast that I'm going to post. You'll hear some more stuff about them on there that I think will make sense. So definitely tune in for that. But Haruka, I mean, she's done it by herself before. It's been great. I think it's her third one. She's amazing. So it's so easy to talk with her. She's such a good person. She's really matured into this like monster of a solo idol. She can get tons of fans to show up sometimes for her, and that's impressive considering she's a solo idol. So yeah, please, 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 do pick up your ticket, whether it's last minute or not. Spendy, it doesn't matter. Oh, Lena, that's really amazing that you are sharing your Twitter. Thank you for that. So hopefully people, well, there you go. Lena's new to this, so show her some love and get her to be part of all this. And I really am looking forward to having Lena be part of our little family if she decides to be. And hopefully she will. Definitely be more in it, but definitely very, very, very cool. So yeah, so I think that's all I have. If you guys have anything, this is the time to ask. I'll leave it open for a few more minutes unless you guys come up with some question that keeps me on here longer, then I'll stay longer. It's okay either way with me. I'm a night owl, so it doesn't matter. It's like 1 in the morning, but I'm pretty good. So let me know. By the way, I am working also on Miho's documentary that we are adding as part of the Come On MV video shoot CD release or DVD release. So so it's my first time editing anything pretty much by myself, so don't go too hard on me with that. But yeah, I'm working on that right now too. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, hit me up. And again, thank you guys for staying on this long. It's so cool to always hang out with you guys. Thank you for making the time. I don't know how you guys do it, but I appreciate it. Yay, Lena feels welcome. Yay. Great question. Belderha continuing in 2023. As of now, I can only see them continuing if they get the members to replace Migma Shelter and do their own thing, or if they get a member who will bring them back to their former glory. I know some things about that. I can't say anything. I've been sworn to secrecy. But let's just say Bellring should be continuing in the foreseeable future. They're actually one of the groups that I want to play my birthday show in 2023 on because that would be like major dream come true to the point where I might not be able to speak or talk coherently in front of them if they play, I will probably be crying a lot. Just because of who they are, what they mean to me. But I don't know. I have no connection to Tanaka-san. Other he was in my documentary, and I don't know if he'll be like, "Oh yeah, sure, Derek, no problem." Because again, it's I can't even get small idol groups to say yes to my shows. How am I going to get bigger groups like them to do it? But yeah, I want to see him, and I want to see him, but I'm kind of reluctant because it's not the original lineup, and like to me, Bell Ring Heart was just as much the music as it was the members. It's rare to say that about idols because a lot of times I swear a lot of idols are just interchangeable, and I'm actually really interested in just the music only. But um they you when you look at the group, the girls, I mean, you had Yoniko, Mizuho, Anna, who went to Cyber, Ray Ray, who went to Migma Shelter and was in There to Theirs. You have, I mean, Yoniko was Migma Shelter. um what's her name that did Clock and Botan? I can never remember her name because she's the one I followed the least. And I'm so sorry about that. I mean, they it's like an all-star group of idols that like were just ridiculous. I mean, you just yeah, I don't know. Now it's some members, some Migma Shelter, and I guess some new girls. I haven't even looked. I haven't watched them. I haven't even checked it out. That's mostly because I'm too busy. Like I have no time to be really a consumer unless it's business related. Bellring definitely doesn't travel in the world that I travel in Idol. They're so at the top and I'm so at the fucking bottom that there's no reason I'd ever even have a chance to see them. But I might try to make that different and change that by having them play my show, but I don't even know how I'd make that happen. That's going to take some serious finagling on my part. I'm not saying it can't. I pretty much have achieved a lot of impossible things in Idol since I've been doing this. So I'd like to see them, but don't worry about Sven. I think they can definitely keep going. I don't see why they wouldn't. It's been successful so far. Like their reunion has definitely gotten their old fans to come back. They've been going strong. But I think they're only doing like bigger shows, not so much like every week type deals. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Like I said, I haven't really followed them. I know I'm a huge Bellring fan, but I was a Bellring fan like from years ago as far as liking them. I can say I was a Theirs fan. I never actually went to a Bellring show. I came in to the Idol world like about a month or two after they disbanded and then formed Theirs. So I had no chance to see them as Bellring, but I saw There's enough that I feel like I could say I saw Bellring because There's was Bellring pretty much. Although some people might call that sacrilegious to say that, but anyways, I definitely had some of my greatest moments in my entire life, not just in Idol, but in my life watching them. So it would be amazing to see them. I'd actually though at Loft, I think I'd almost rather see Migma Shelter because they can pack that place by themselves. And also, I've had a lot of great moments with Migma Shelter, and they have Ray Ray and Mimi Miyu, and I mean, I love both of them so much. Um, if Bellring came back, like my big dream would be if Bellring came and played my show, and like Mizuho came back for that, and Yoniko came back for that, and Ray Ray came back for that, and Kai came back for that. Yeah, I would die. It would never happen because if they had the original lineup, they wouldn't need to play Lot. They could play fucking plays a lot bigger than Lot. But it would be kind of cool if even one of them, if Mizuho came back, I would be really happy. I had the strongest connection with Mizuho. I'd say Yoniko too. Me and Yoniko worked a lot together for about a year and a half. We did a lot of stuff together. So it'd be nice to see her again, but I don't even know. She's pretty much out of the idol world at this point. Ray Ray, I would always go to Ray Ray and do Chucky with her when I was a fan, but she never remembered me. So I like Ray Ray to death, but it's just yeah, I don't think she remembered me. It was so funny because I ran into Mizuho and Ray Ray and Shinjuku Station one time, and I went over to talk to Mizuho, and I'm like, "Do you remember me, Ray Ray?" And she's like, "Did I just call?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, I thanks for remembering me." So it was funny. She's cool though. They're like incredibly cool. That's Ray Ray's character, so I'm not saying anything like defamatory there. She's really funny. So anyways, any other questions you guys have? I'd love to answer them. If not, I will let you guys go and then get started on this other podcast that will be a little more intense and personal. And yeah, definitely something you guys are going to want to hear. I promise. Yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. Dun 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 dun. If not, that's okay. Do you have any questions for Tato Tom? Tato Tom, I won't say. Never mind. Got lots of those stories, Fendi. Got lots of those. Trust me. Lots of stories, lots of good things. So, yes, this is Tato-chan, Namekemono, which is sloth in Japanese, I believe. Namekemono, Namekimono, Nameke. Sorry, hold on. Let me check. I've been trying to correct my pronunciation on things because I am so bad at pronouncing. Hold on. Taida. It's not Taida. The hell? Fucking Google. Namekemono. Taida. What? Huh? Huh? He's that was sign language for please help me, please get me away. Derek's a murderer and a horrible person. I am not. I don't even know why you say that. Actually, when you guys aren't around, I throw Teraton really hard away from my bed, and everybody that ever sees that gets really mad. They're like, "Why are you doing that?" Yeah. No, Teraton's amazing. Actually, Teraton wasn't even supposed to be here. But when I did Matcha Latte's photo book, Namekemono-san wa totemo kawaii. Ah, there you go, Lena. That's good. That's good. No, when I did Matcha Latte's photo book, there was a shot of I wanted her to be eating sushi off of a stuffed animal because like there's like they have naked girls and then they eat sushi off them, and I thought it'd be funny to do a stuffed animal instead and have Matcha be the like play the guy role there and eat sushi off of a body. But when I got Tato-chan, it's like, wow, you're like, it's so tiny compared to what I ended up getting, which was this giant life-size teddy bear. And so I was like, oh, he's cute. And everybody, like when Miho would come here, she's like, ah, kawaii. And so like I couldn't throw Tata-chan away. So Tata-chan has been here a while now since Matcha Latte's photo book session. So thank you, Tata-chan. Yes, you. Also, Tata-chan has a big surprise for you guys coming up. I don't want to say too much, but let's just say you'll be seeing some very interesting things from Tata-chan in the future. Right? Right. Tata-chan, nice. What are you doing? Tata-chan. Tata-chan, what are you doing? So Tata-chan's wagamama. It's a little so selfish. Namakemono in French is parasut. Parasut. Je suis parasut. Did I say that right, Lena? Did I get my French right there? Parasut. That means lazy. Yeah, taida, I think in Japanese means lazy. But yeah. Oh, bye, Kent. We'll see you later, brother. Have a good one. Tara-chan joining IU. In a way, you're close. You're close. Do you guys want Cheki of Tara-chan? Should I just put up Tara-chan and have Tara-chan Cheki only? Of course you say that, right? Tara-chan, do you want to take Cheki? Really? Okay. What do you want to do? No. Tara-chan said he wants to do impressions of me. Shut up. Anyways, sorry. I can go on all night. I'll stop. Tata-chan's very good to sleep my arm on, like because I'm a side sleeper, so I'll just put my arm like this on Tata-chan. It feels really comfortable because I've had a lot of major arm problems since July. Of course, I'm on medicine now, and it's actually working, so not so much now. I'm actually doing pretty good, which is nice. Not any pain, so very good. But yeah. So yeah, guys. I think I'll let you guys go unless you guys have any other questions. But thank you so much for tuning in. It's as always, it's the usual crew. Plus, we got a new person. Welcome, Lena. Good to have you here. Hopefully, you'll tune in a lot more and come to America and come watch Hanako-san. I think my soul would jump out of my body if I saw any of you there. I swear, um, that would be ridiculously cool. And also don't forget about Japan in January because Miho's birthday, plus 2 more Idol Underworld sponsored she says. Plus, I will do an off kai if you guys decide to come. And yeah, be on the lookout. I got a ton of new merch to put up on Idol Underworld later. I mean, tons. I have new merch from Hanako-san, Devil's Killing Merry-Go-Round, Semetsu no Dystopia. Uh, yeah, I have a lot. I just have a bunch. So I got uh Harika's CD, her new CD that I'll be shipping out here soon. I have Devil's Killing Merry-Go-Round. I got some amazing Checky from them. It's really ridiculously good Checky. So there's plenty of Checky from Michelle and Roku. So those will be going up. So yeah, lots of good stuff coming up. And then I would say maybe the last thing is don't forget about the Checky sessions. And then again, if you can come to America and see Hanako, that's December 18th. I would greatly appreciate it. This month, if you haven't ordered Idol Underworld bromides, get on that. I think all of you have though, those that are in this session. But that always helps. Bromides are almost all done. I just have to shoot Miho's Gravier and their costumes actually. But I got some really funny normal Checky. I think Miho has to do a cosplay as well. I can't remember, but I pretty much have a lot of those. Those will all be coming. Digital bromides from Mio and Hana are coming. For if those of you that are part of the fan clubs, and yeah, that's all I got for now. I think that's a lot. So you guys have yourself a lovely night. I'll be doing a podcast. Like I said, I'll be uploading that. That will be filled with a lot of stuff, a lot of interesting stuff. I feel. In the meantime, you guys just have a great night and take care. And I think I'll let you guys go. So I love you guys to death. Thank you so much. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you for being just here. Lena, nice to see you. Welcome to our family. And again, anything you guys need, let me know. Yeah, greetings to Mio, Kasami, and Hana. I'll definitely let them know. And Tera-chan too. Tera-chan says thank you. Tera-chan saying bye-bye. Bye-bye. And look, see what Teraton's doing right there. That's a Getter pose. This is like all the rage now in Japan, where like idols are doing this type of pose and they're techie. When you put your fingers out like this, that means Getter. Getter, of course, is like that old school blonde hair, dark tan look that a lot of old like girls did in Japan like 20 years ago. But like everyone's doing this now. That's the Getter sign. So you're not Getter though. You're a guy. There you go. Metal. There you go. That's right, Lena. Get her. Look it up. It's a very fascinating subculture of a subculture. Anyways, you guys have a great night. Love you to death. And again, so wonderful to talk to all of you guys. Have yourselves a good one. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care and peace. See you later.